After understanding the point of the perpendicular from a given point to the line, that is actually expressed here in terms of vectors, or its component in its definition is containing vectors. This time, let's talk about the distance of a point to the foot of the perpendicular. Now, this is very obvious. Say, for example, if we have this line here, and say, for example, of course, that's a line, so it should have arrowheads. And say, for example, X is a point somewhere here. The foot of the perpendicular is, of course, the point where, if we're going to draw a line passing through point X, or let's say this is point X, okay? This would be our point X. Okay? It passes through that. So if we're going to draw a line towards the first line, or the given line that is actually perpendicular, the point of intersection is, of course, we know to be our foot, or we have point F. We actually discuss as the with the formula X minus, you have here the inner product of X minus P and the normal vector, or normal unit vector times the normal unit vector. Okay, so, and this is actually the distance from this point X towards that foot is the shortest distance. Okay, so of course we also know that in our high school years that if the shortest distance is actually perpendicular to the line. Now, talking about the distance of a point, of that given point X to the foot of the perpendicular, we're actually provided here by this formula already, by its the formula in getting that. Of course, in our high school years, what we usually do is this. Once we identify the foot, okay, we actually solve for the distance of X and F using the distance formula. We know this is our distance formula in our high school years, right? Y sub 2 minus Y sub 1, plus you have here X sub 2 minus X sub 1, the square of that. That's the distance in our high school years. This time, let's use the formula that actually is connected to the components of vectors, specifically for this foot. The formula is expressed in this manner. The distance between the point X to the foot is actually defined as the inner product of your X minus P and your unit normal vector. So as simple as that, as soon as you will get the foot of your perpendicular from a given point to the line, this component here corresponds to the distance already. But since the inner product could be negative, because we're simply trying to multiply the components, because as you can remember, the inner product of, say for example, X and Y, with components for X being X sub 1 and then X sub 2, and then for Y is Y sub 1 and Y sub 2, and since they are all real numbers, you could take negative values. The inner product for that is actually the result when you multiply X sub 1 and Y sub 1 plus X sub 2 and Y sub 2. This is possible to be negative depending on the value here. So to make sure that our distance is positive, we include here an absolute value. This is not the formula for our distance to the point to the foot of the perpendicular, using a portion of the formula in the foot, but making sure that it's actually the absolute value to make sure that our distance is positive. So we're going to use this as part of our practice here, and at the same time we have the 3 next videos. We're actually versions of those already proven videos on the foot of the perpendicular. We're going to use the same, but we're going to focus on the distance of the given or identified foot to the given X. Thank you very much for watching.